What's up, gang? Welcome back to Common Sense Not Common Live. I'm hosting this bitch today. I'm your co-host, Mahogany. We have a good show lined up for you. If you haven't already, please hit that like and subscribe button. And let's get to the video. I'm a thug. Oh my goodness.
What's up? What's up, everybody out there today? We had my co-host Mahogany. You know, that was her first time doing that intro.
I did good though, y'all.
We're gonna give her a round of applause. You know, it can be scary, but we are live, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. This is the Common Sense Not Common live show where we debate and talk about everything trending. And we got some hot topics today. So I'm gonna need my congregation with me today. I got my loyal supporters here. I got my cast of panel guest speakers, and we gonna rock out how we do. One thing about it, our first topic will be, so the court is in session, right? Now everybody know the child support system, and is it fair? That's what I would love to ask everybody out there. Is the child support system fair? Is it governed right? And when I say governed, I mean, like, is it governed right by men and women? Now, we're going to break it down. We know one of our big-time singers, R&B and movie actors, Tyrese. Well, let me bring my people in here as well. Excuse me, ladies. Sorry.
Hey, Nene. Hey, Lisa.
Hey.
What's up, everybody? And we all know that Tyrese currently is on child support by his ex-wife. And she put him on child support, right? And he was highly upset about the situation, you guys. He have to pay a lot of damn money. I mean, a lot of damn money, right? So we're going to get into these couple of video clips. Then we're going to break down the situation. We're going to see what's up. Here you go, y'all. Let's get to it.
The reason why men are upset about child support is because they don't want to give money to a woman that they're not sleeping with. Secondly, they don't want to be forced to give someone money after they're done dealing with them. They don't care about the kids at all. It's just like the kids are just like collateral damage. I got a divorce. My divorce has been final since February of this year. And even though I have a child support order, I had to go to the Department of Revenue to file a case against him because he refuses to pay the minuscule $698 for not one child, but two children. Okay? My bills are in excess with the kids involved over $2,000. Without my regular bills, just taking care of the kids is $2,000 a month. Just taking care of them. He won't adhere to the visitation schedule. You know what I'm saying? And his mama told him, oh, if she don't let you see the kids, you know, don't give her any money. And it's just like, you can see your kids, but in mediation, you only wanted them for 3.5 hours every other weekend, and not the whole weekend, just on Saturday. So we can't, my kids are emotionally scarred. I'm not going to allow you to come into their life and visit them for 3.5 hours, and then you don't speak to them, call them, or be consistent for the next 3.5 months. It's not going to happen. If you're not going to be consistent, then go away. You know what I'm saying? But if he called and was just like, I'm ready to, you know, I would totally, you know, be okay with that. But he hasn't done anything.
So, to any man who refuses to pay child support, I want to make something very clear. If the mother of your kid is struggling, your kid is struggling. That's just a fact. You may think you're hurting only her, but you're actually hurting your kids. Why is it so easy for you to drop money on tattoos, booze, another woman and her kids, but not your own?
Based on her income, that brings her child support obligation to $2,300 per month. Reimbursing you for the health insurance that you carry for the children every month is $255, bringing your monthly child support to $2,550.
Okay, excuse me, wait a minute. I don't get paid monthly. It's according to how my houses are flipped. So if I go a month without flipping a house, what? Why did you do this? No. Wait a minute. Excuse me. I went off what you said. You said, Your Honor,
I make about $150,000. Did you say that?
I did say that. Your Honor.
Right. You did say that. So that's what I based it on.
Shut up.
Therefore, that's what your child support amount is going to be, $2,550. So I hope you can flip enough houses to make that flip some more for these children. Is there anything further, ma'am?
Yes, can I just ask a question? As far as the tutoring, what if I take my children to tutoring?
What? You mean like take them in a car?
Yeah, like if I take them to tutoring, can that reduce that?
Yeah, I don't want her around me.
No, I didn't say you. I said my children. You said that your
Did you ask me the question or did you ask him the question?
Okay.
Oh, okay. To answer your question, no.
Yeah, where you going? $1,200 a week now. It's over. Yep, you wanted to take care of that girl, your little new girlfriend, and her kids.
Put me on top.
Now, yes. Cause you got me messed up. You got me messed up. I don't care.
You don't care.
You taking care of other people's kids.
You getting $1,200 for what?
Yes, because I need all that money. I need it all. I need every penny I can get. Yep. Now you can see your kids once a week instead of seeing them all the time.
So
whenever you feel like it.
Once a week to every day.
Oh well, at least I'm getting paid. That you want to be laid up with some other girl. Yeah, you got me messed up. Now.
Can you stop doing that?
No. Cause that's what you get. You embarrass me. You embarrass me. You embarrass me. You embarrassing me. I don't care. They can look all they want. Oh well.
I can't believe you, dog.
Oh well. Now. Yeah, $1,200 a week. Yeah. No, I'm gonna egg this one on. Yep, I'm gonna be buying plenty of stuff with that money. You know what I could do with that? Do you know what I could do with that? Yeah. Since you want to be taking care of other people's kids, you ain't finna be taking care of nobody's kids but mine. Yeah.
I take care of her kid.
So you're a stay-at-home mom?
Mm-hmm.
And she's 11?
He is
11?
Mm-hmm.
He goes to school?
He does.
So what do you do during the day?
Nothing.
You don't want to work?
No.
So you're just living off of his child support?
I am. And we live with our mother.
And you're proud of that?
Well, we were living with him, and I was a stay-at-home mom. He made the income.
Okay.
But, I mean...
But you can work now, right?
I can, but...
So, but you can go get a job, right?
I could, but I'm not going to. My rent's free. My food is free. I mean, my mom's a homeowner. We don't have to pay nothing there.
Okay. I'm not going to go there with you today because you can... Obviously, you're able to work.
I'm able, but I don't want to.
And you should work, but again, that has nothing to do with me today. What we're going to do is talk about the modification of these numbers, all right? So your income has increased. It's increased about almost $400. So based on you saying that you receive about $90,000 on the high end, it brings your gross to about $7,500. Which your net is $5,465.22. That would bring, health insurance. Who covers health insurance?
I do.
And how much is that?
It's $110 a month.
Okay, $110. So what I'm going to do is give you credit actually for the health insurance coverage for the child. So that will slightly bring your child support down. And monthly, yes, slightly. It's still expensive. $1,093 a month. Is what he would pay in child support.
That's it?
That's it. Well, it would be more if you get a job.
He would pay more if I got a job?
No, it would be more for the child if you got a job.
There you have it. There we have it. There you have it. Wow. So, yeah, that's where we at.
They all piss me off.
Yeah, that's where we at. So those are some of the video clips that I had, you guys. Now, with love for the congregation, I need you guys on this one. I need everybody on this one. We go tap in, and I got a few questions that I want to ask. My first question that I would love to ask everybody that's in here right now. What factors should be considered when determining the approximate amount of child support our father should be paying?
Or mother.
Or mother. Yeah, excuse me. What should we consider? What are the factors we should consider?
Living. Honestly, with my experience, they give enough government assistance for the father not really to pay child. with food stamps and WIC program, all the things that they offer. Child support is just a makeup for what you don't get.
Right.
Now, with one of my kids, I only have one of my baby fathers on child support, and that's because he is an absent father. My other two, their dads are in their life, so I'm not considering child support simply because they are active. So that's the only reason child support should be considered if the father is truly absent. But as far as what they got, it's really just all personal issues. It's like they constantly putting personal issues and emotions on the line. And if it was that serious, then child support should have been demanded in the beginning, when the child first got here, not when you decide that you get in your feelings and you get mad because he done moved on with his life and extra stuff. That shouldn't even be considered.
Do sometimes do men and women, do emotion play a big role in putting a person on child support?
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay, Lisa, I would love to hear what you have to say about that one. Do emotions play a role in it?
I feel like emotions play a role in everything nowadays.
Absolutely.
So me personally, I say that I would never put my man on child support, but then he might piss me off one day to the point where where he did some spiteful, and I might just become spiteful and do something. It's like a you never know situation, because I see myself never doing it, but I can never say never because I've never been put in a situation. But yeah, it definitely plays a role, even though I feel like it shouldn't. As long as the man he might not be able to financially take care of his kids, but if he's trying to be there physically, I feel like ain't no point of putting him on child support if he's trying to be in his kid's life and be there.
Absolutely. Great question. Great answer. Oh, Mahogany, what you feel about that one?
Oh, damn, I forgot the question.
Well, what factors should be played when determining, a person being on child support? What should we consider?
I
Do
feel like
do emotions play a big part in it?
emotions play a big part in it, but I feel like the person intentions, I feel like that is really it plays a big part, because like watching them videos, we saw that most of them people on there, they put somebody on child support because they wanted to be petty, or they wanted to spend the money themselves. And the judge, she heard the woman say, well, I'm not working, I'm living free. My mama, she got all this money. So the thing is, like, and she still put that man on child support. So I feel like the government is not really fair. If that makes sense, Because how to put this?
I get what you're saying. They can
Yeah.
see that she being petty, and on top of that,
Yeah.
job. So it's not like she doing it for the kids' purpose. It's for her own benefit. Not for
It really depends on the judge, though, because some judges can see straight through that, and they don't grant child support, or they put child support, or be like, well, you're working, you could do it yourself, or okay, well, he can help in a little bit, but a lot of times it really just depends on the judge. Some judges are biased.
Yeah, I was just say that, because that gonna be my next question also, because I know Mahogany had some questions for us to ask. I had a few questions that I wrote down as well. My next question would be, how can we strike a balance between ensuring, adequate financial support for children, ensuring a non-custodial people, the burden of excessively high child support? How can we get to a balance, or is there a balance for that?
Honestly, they got it where you can they could set a balance for that month, but it really just all depends on how much you pay. Now you can pay whatever you want at a time without paying the full balance that month. And I haven't been getting child support at all since maybe the beginning of this year. So it's like maybe once out of every year I probably get something, but it's like a big lump sum of it that's back paid plus what you trying to currently catch up on. But I don't make a big deal out of it because, like I said, government assistance just stop at child support. They have a lot of programs that assist women with, support. And then when you have, family support as well, it's pretty much child support ain't worth it anymore. Not even worth the
Right.
fight. It is because custody is when it become a problem to me, honestly.
Absolutely. I know, Mahogany, you have some questions you would like to ask.
Yep, I did.
Go on with it. Let's hear it.
One of my questions about the child support thing was, do you feel that child support is used more as a weapon than a tool in
Yes.
today's
Oh,
society?
absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely. Because when you have and I would love to say this and be fair, because men and women, sometimes we go out there and we have a child by a person who we really don't have no emotions to, anything attached to. And in that case, if that woman feels that she wanna be with you and you not with her and you out there balling and you all on Facebook and you doing everything with this other woman, that they really will try to get at you with that child support. They try to squeeze everything out of you, they possibly can. So they really will use that as a weapon. So I think that go both ways as well. Because a lot of times there's a lot of women these days that are making a lot of good money too. And these men to try to do the same thing. So it probably go both
I wasn't
ways.
making nothing, and I still got offered that just out of spite.
Mhm.
I was in a situation where I was on the other end, like, nigga, I know you're not really trying to put me on child support. It was like no agreement. It was no common ground. Like, we couldn't see eye to eye. We couldn't even have a conversation. So his way of getting back at me was, let me go file some papers so I can gain custody, get child support, change the baby last name. It was so petty to the point where you didn't even understand how much it took out of me as a woman to, carry him, be there, with him by myself, go through all that trouble and all that pain. And even still afterwards, I didn't hold no grudge. I just wanted to come to common grounds. And his way of coming to common grounds was to put the judge involved. And it was so much that could have been talked out without none of that even occurring. So I was on that end where I could feel men when they say, child support is too much. Because you can get assistance. Like I said, I'll say it again, you can get assistance without child support. They will work with you.
Well, me personally, me and my boyfriend is together, and um, I was trying to get government assistance, but they was telling me that they was going to shut off my Medicaid and food stamps if I didn't put him on child support. So
Right.
so right now, your girl over here looking for health insurance, like, because I won't put my man on child support.
Honestly, it's a way around it. As long as you have some source of income, you automatically gonna be put on some type of health care anyways, because your job will cover your health care. It don't matter what job you get, even if you work for yourself, they will still offer you Medicaid or some type of health care that's for you and your children. And also I was told the same thing, but being that once paternity test came into the picture, that's when child support had really hit, because as long as they don't respond or y'all don't go back and forth about the child support, then eventually one of the systems is gonna kick in. So it's always a way around stuff. They'll shoot you to different hotlines, different people to talk to. Um, how can I say it? It's not avoiding child support, but it's gonna put it off for a little bit, until they can get to a point where they can get in contact with somebody, whether it's you or whether it's the parent. But as long as you have a job or you working on some kind of job or getting some source of income, they'll go around it and they'll still give you the benefits that you need, because they ain't gonna let you just go without, especially if you don't have any type of health care. There's some kind of health care. It may not be the best, but there's something to start with.
Absolutely. Yeah. Now, see, we learn together. Y'all hear that, congregation? That's one thing that we learn together. I got to drop a clues bombs for that one because Nene just brought it out. Like dropping them chills. Nene dropping. Ooh. Now, see, that's what we do. We learn together as we do this, right? And that's one thing I love about the situation. I know Mahogany has a few more questions, so come on with it. Let's go.
So the question is, how much is too much when it comes to child support? And it don't even have to necessarily relate to money. It could be all the drama and, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So the question is, how much is too much?
The drama.
Right.
The drama and too much. I say that supervised visit stuff, it's hurting the children more than it's hurting the parent because that was also another thing that was in the agreement, supervised visit. How could you tell me that I now when it comes to my living situation, I wasn't stable. I wasn't physically stable at first. And like I said, I had to get myself together. So it took some time and I agreed with my baby daddy to, let my son live with him. But then when the paperwork came, something about supervised visit and custody, it was basically like you're taking everything away from me. So you want to be in control of how I spend my time and bond with my child. And that took a lot out of me as a mother because nobody should have to have no supervised visits when it comes to their children. Nobody should. I don't, need nobody to give me supervision on how I take care of my kids because everybody have different ways that they take care of their kids.
Mm-hmm.
And as long as they not abused and as long as they eat and got a roof over their head, now I'm stable to the point where I can have all my children at one time. But they taking care of in each household that they in, they taking care of. So I just learned to roll with the punches. The drama has, but it's a lot that I learned from that. And that's what keeps me sober as well.
I would love to ask, do the drama overweighs the payment, the money? You think the drama, do it overtake, so you rather just do without, is the money really an issue? Or do the drama, like you say, you just trying to stay away from all that drama that comes?
I'm trying to stay away from all the drama.
Right.
Because that drama could trigger and it could drive me places that I'm not trying to go back to. So I just avoid the drama. And as long as my kids are good, I don't have no problem with, where they at. It just don't give me a hard time as a mother trying to be a mother to my child. Because you standing in the way of our bond. You standing in the way of growth. Time is steady passing. I understand everybody got their own life that they live. And, everybody got certain stuff that they do in between. But if I know for a fact that you've been spiteful and you just doing stuff just for the hell of it, that's causing a lot of time being passed that I could have been with my child.
Yeah.
That's the person that you have a baby by.
Yeah, a lot of times we forget, that really it's about the child. Really, at the end of the day, it's all about the child.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of times we get caught up in the drama. We get caught up in the back and forth. Mm-hmm. We get caught up in trying to get back at somebody and, make somebody feel a certain type of way that we absolutely forget that really what it's about sometimes, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm finna play a video clip for you guys, and we're gonna talk about this because I'm finna play a video clip for the people who is brand new to the show. I would love to take the time out to say this is Common Sense Not Coming Live. Where we talk about various topics from trending and everything like that. So if this is your first time to the channel, I would love for you to take the time out to make sure you spread that like button and subscribe if you're brand new. But we all know that Tyrese has just been recently put on child support, right? And he's been upset with the court. He's been upset with the court, and he feels that the judge was being impartial and being prejudiced against him for him having to pay so much money to his ex-wife. Now, I'm finna play this little clip, and we're going to talk about it. So we're going to talk about how much is too much.
And we're hoping to accomplish shedding light on Samantha Gibson making well over $100,000 a year outside of what I hear, and the necessary needs of the actual child are beyond met.
I understand. And you're aware that if you pay these amounts and then the Court of Appeals reverses it, you don't get your money back.
I am well aware of it.
Do you want the court to consider you paying it into a bond so that in the event, whatever the court rules, no one is prejudiced?
I would want to know more about what this means as far as a bond, but if I could position myself to show any intentionality to do that, if that's the final outcome, then I'll take care of it. But doing something that is beyond the scope of the law, it feels like punishment. It feels like it's just unnecessary. And if the roles were reversed, I just really feel like I wouldn't be sitting here.
Tyrese Gibson ordered to pay $650,000 at a recent custody hearing. Okay, so Tyrese has been going through this for some time, a really nasty custody battle with his ex. He was in the news recently when the judge ordered him to pay $10,000 a month in child support to his ex. And if that was not bad enough, his judge has just ordered him to cough up a whopping $230,000 in back child support, in addition to $399,000 in attorney's fees for his ex. I want to break this down for a second because there's something here that we can all learn. I know this number, $230,000 in back child support, sounds absolutely insane. But if we break it down a little bit, it might not be that crazy. If Tyrese was ordered to pay $10,000 in monthly child support, and we assume that he hasn't made any of those payments yet, we know that most jurisdictions will allow up to 2 years of back child support from the date that the petition to establish custody is filed. So $10,000 a month times 24 months comes out to $240,000. Off the top, boom, congratulations, you owe $240,000 in back child support as soon as you get your child support order. We already know that Tyrese was super upset about getting ordered to pay $10,000 a month in child support, arguing that his ex made plenty of money and that she did not need that much. We can certainly assume here that Tyrese got some credit for direct payments made to her, since he was only ordered to pay $230,000 in back child support rather than the full $240,000. The part that drives me crazy, guys, is $399,000 in lawyer's fees to the other party. Okay, so I'm a child custody attorney. I do this every day. I've had my clients get ordered to reimburse the attorney's fees of the other party, and I've had the other parties get ordered to reimburse my client's attorney's fees. But with $399,000 in attorney's fees, that is just mind-blowing. I really hope that Tyrese's attorneys did some discovery, looked at the lawyer billing statements before this hearing, and really tried to figure out if some of these fees were unreasonable or excessive, and if any arguments could have been made to that effect. Tyrese and his attorneys have said that he is going to be appealing this decision. He believes that the judge was prejudicial against him on the basis of race, and that he had made prior attempts in the case to have this judge removed, claiming that she was biased against him.
Wow. There you have it. Tyrese has been ordered to pay a very large sum of money, right? And he do we have a strong argument for that? What do you guys think?
Hell yeah. For one, it's not fair. For one, if she making just as much as he making, I don't understand why he even got to pay child support. She could take care of 20 households with how much she making. I really don't see a point of him paying child support if they both rich. You feel me?
Yeah. And that's
the father too. He I heard him in an interview stating how him and his daughter have such a strong bond that she don't call him dad or call him Tyrese or anything. She called him father, because that's what he is. And I could tell how passionate he was about his kids. It was just how he described the relationship. And I think he even mentioned them living with him. So, being that he's completely active with his kids, that shouldn't even be up for discussion. That's just faithful. That's just downright spiteful. Like, the crazy part about it, even when you're getting all this money, you can go at any point in time and pull the plug and say, hey, I don't want to do this no more. And things will be just the same as it was before. You even considering child support just caused so much unnecessary drama. It just caused and confusion. Like, you doing this just so you could have your way with them, and it's too damaging. It caused damage, honestly.
Because I'm pretty sure that bitch ain't filed for government assistance.
Right.
Right.
First off, I'm sure she can't get government assistance if she's making
That's
all
what
that
I'm
money.
saying.
She making way too much money.
If she not qualified to get government assistance, she not qualified to get fucking child support. It don't make no sense.
That be my thing, because I'm like, if you didn't go to fill out for government assistance first, and child support is the first thing that's on your mind, it's like you didn't even try to get it done on your own. You just automatically assume that they gonna give you what you're looking for, and it's too much.
It's so bitter.
I think it's giving money hungry. It's giving she want more money than he has. And another thing, I thought child support was to cover the cost of living for the child. $10,000 a month, whether you're rich, poor, or whatever, is a lot of money.
Right.
Yeah.
He shouldn't have to pay
Kids don't need that
$10,000
goddamn
a
much
month,
money.
even though he's rich. That's excessive. Like, I could see if they said at least 5,000 or something like that, but 10,000, that's
too much shit.
Yeah, that's what I was also saying. That goes back to, can a judge play a role in it? Do you think sometimes the judge come down too hard on certain people?
Yeah, because they don't know the purpose of. For one, they don't ask the right questions. It's just all about what they feel they doing on their own. Which once you separate from somebody, of course you're gonna be on your own. Have the right support system. But I still feel if the father is active, there shouldn't even be no case at all. Like, if you can have a decent conversation or just be mature about it, y'all can come to common grounds, and when the judge get involved, that's when they start hitting you with these legal stuff.
Right. Yeah, that's what that meant. Yeah.
The judge is the judge of how y'all co-parent. That be the crazy part for me.
But another thing, I do feel like a lot of men are active in their kids' life so they won't be put on child support. And now I can see if you active.
That's still good.
I can see if you're active, you're actually doing things to help your child. But if you just active, you're there, but you're not doing nothing with them. You're not buying them what they need when they need it. That means you just really there, so you won't be put on child support.
Yeah, at least I would love for.
I ain't got no issue. I can see if you there actively and you doing what little you can or whatever for them when they need it. But if you just there just to be there and you not putting nothing in motion, you ain't moving nothing, you just there as a skeleton, just so motherfuckers can say that you there, then I feel like you deserve to be on child support too.
I love the way you said that.
Just
at least
because you
now,
there don't mean you not contribute the kids.
Yeah, I love the way you just broke that down, Lisa. And I would love for you to break that down a little bit slower to the people that probably didn't understand what you just said. Let them know the difference between being there and just being there. Let these people know the difference between it.
Right. So sometimes you have fathers, not even just fathers, but mothers, because there's a lot of mothers out here who doing their kids bogus.
Right.
So the mother or the father, a lot of times they're there presently, like, yeah, come on, see the kids, do this, call themselves spending time with their children so they won't be put on child support. But they just there. Then you have some mothers and fathers that's there. They see that their kids need shoes, they buy them shoes. They see that their child is hungry, they buy food. There's parents who's there actively and seeing things while they're there and correcting them, versus parents that's just there and don't give a fuck. They just don't want to pay no money.
Absolutely.
I
love the way you. Okay, now let's go. What you feel?
Okay, for one, sometimes people don't have money, and the crazy bit is some people could have a job, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people understand this. You could have a job, but you still don't have any money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like the cost of living is getting really high. So I mean, like, now I understand now if you get paid like twice a month or something, and you know that you're gonna have this much left over, you still gonna need to take care of yourself. I mean, like, but if you do get like a little extra sum of money and you like at least send a little something. I'm gonna try to send you $20. I know it ain't a lot, but I'm gonna send that 20. Or you just, I feel like sometimes being there is all that kids need sometimes, because you hear all these people like, I grew up without my father, I grew up without my mother, and then they heartbroken, they go through life all broken down and stuff. And then I feel like being there really matters sometimes. Now if you there and you just sit on the couch, tell your kids to go to the room, you not there. You feel me? But if you there, you talking to them, you get to know them every time you call. I feel like that is being there. That's being present. Even if you're not buying something, money's not everything,
Right.
And sometimes I feel like everything is circumstantial, because sometimes it's like mothers, fathers, it don't matter. They get so bitter and petty to where you can't even see your kids. So the thing is, most people, they think like, well, if I can't see my kids, if I can't do this, I'm not finna try. Because you can't see your kids, but then they put you on child support. So you're paying money for some kids you don't even see. So your life getting harder. So then people get to the point where they signing over their rights. That's not even their kids no more. And I feel like when it gets to that point, things it's getting too messy. It's getting too petty.
And that's
Because I have to give up the rights to my child because you stuck in your hateful ways. I feel like there's a problem with that. And half of the time that's what it be. People being petty. How to put this? Like, you dang her now. Oh my God, I just found out she pregnant. You dang so and so now. Then it gets to the point where the kids, they not getting anything they need, because I feel like a lot of kids, they live, I'm not gonna say low lives, but they live without a lot of stuff. You feel me? But they still happy because they have their parents.
Right.
They have people they looking up to that's giving them love and affection. I feel like that's richer than anything.
Yeah, you
That's
think?
the way I'm gonna put it.
Yeah, you feel like that is really what's missing out a lot of
Yeah.
times. Yeah, I can agree with you on that one.
Yeah,
Definitely agree.
when it comes to them battles, when it comes to certain battles, it's like you missing the whole point. Like, this child, we ain't discussed anything about the child. We discussing more about money, and we discussing this, we discussing that. We trying to figure out how the child gonna learn their ABCs or they 1, 2, 3s or right from wrong, or do's and don'ts. We missing all of that. We not even discussing how the kids gonna be raised. We discussing finances, and half the time you don't even care if
Right.
do in the household. When they go over here, when they go over there, we're not even thinking about what our child is up to, what they doing. We just know they with their daddy, they with their mama. We don't know what's going on over there. I don't care what's going on over there. My child come back normal. He's fine. He's healthy. It's just like it's too much of us being caught up in our feelings.
Right.
And it don't even have anything to do with the child. It get to a point where it's past the child. Like, have we discussed the doctor? Have we discussed the doctor appointments? Have we discussed, daycare? Have we discussed what we gonna do as far as clothes and shoes? As she said, we ain't talking about that. We just waiting on the next person to slip up so we can file these papers or put our name down, or I'm going to get my lawyer and you get your lawyer. It's gonna be a battle. It's gonna be a fight.
Yeah, that's when it's a fight then. And that, like you said, and that's when we forget to look at what's really important. When we get all that stuff going, and after that point, we all tied into the legal situation, the money and the get back, that type shit. And we forget, we overlook what's really important at the end of the day. It's the child congregation. That is what it's about at the end of the day, the child. And sometimes we overlook that. So we finna jump on to the next subject. You guys. Why do couples disrespect their mate? And I don't know if y'all heard me right. I heard some static. But why do couples disrespect their mate? Why do we get to a certain point in a relationship where we just look at our significant other and we just be like, talk down on them? Or we don't believe in them no more? Is that the case? So we're finna look at this video clip and, we're going to chop this up too as well.
You guys know why we disrespect you guys, right? Okay, this looks like for the women that love you, that get out of pocket, okay? Because there's just like some naturally psychotic women that's like, she's just going to be out of pocket for everyone. So the way, there's a doctor, his name is Dr. Egeritz, he talks about love and respect, right? And it's in the Bible too, where women are commanded to respect their husbands and husbands are commanded to love their wives, right? And there's a reason for that. And so when I feel unloved, we tend to get disrespectful. And then if you feel like I'm disrespecting you, you're going to go out of your way to make sure that I don't feel loved, and you're not going to cuddle with me, and it goes into this cycle, and you never know when to hop off, because it's like, well, do I want to hop off? No, he should hop off. When really it's like, once you know you're in the cycle, you should just hop off just for the greater good, whoever figures it out first. So yeah, I think that's a common thing, because when men blow up, nobody ever asks, what did she say? And I feel like we should start asking, because it's really bad.
When women are disrespectful towards men, do you know what that really displays? That displays the disrespect that she has for herself. She does not feel good about something about herself. Therefore, she has to point the finger and show you disrespect. What needs to happen is she needs to do the work in here, so that way she can learn how to control her emotions. So that way she doesn't go around disrespecting men all the time and pointing the finger at men all the time.
What's the biggest reason why women disrespect men? What's the biggest reason why your girl is disrespecting you? I'ma tell you, cause she smell weakness. She feels weakness in your frame as a man. Straight up. You see, when she met you, you presented yourself as a strong man, as a strong individual. You presented yourself as a rock. But now lately you've been acting soft, and she's scared. She's scared. She's scared that, damn, did I pick a soft ass dude? Did I pick a punk? Did I pick a lame? So now she's lashing out. Man up. Be a man. Grow some balls. Cause she's scared that she made the wrong decision. She's scared that she's dating a pussy, straight up. You have to accept the fact that women don't want to lead you. They want to be led by you.
Y'all, let's get into these questions. So the idea that a person disrespects or lashes out at the people who are closest to them, I would say the reason why that happens is because the closer you are in emotional proximity to someone, the more likely you are to experience their emotional wounds. And most people don't have the skills or tools to manage their emotions themselves, and so they lash out at others. And so a stranger is only going to see the best of them, the best that they want people to see, whereas family and friends, and especially partners, see the whole them. More importantly, you see the hurt. And when someone can't manage that, they lash out.
There you have it. So there you have it, everybody. There you have it. Now we're gonna break this down. I'm gonna start with Mahogany from at the top. Why do you feel? And my question to everybody out there right now: what are some common reasons why individuals may choose to disrespect their partner or spouse in a relationship?
I do agree with the whole softness thing, because there's a lot of female who's strong-minded, and when you get a soft dude, it's kind of like you don't want to play that role sometimes. Sometimes you want to be the little soft person and stuff, and it's like he ain't
You were masculine, yeah.
Yeah, but sometimes, soft dudes, like, I feel like there's no such thing as soft dudes, you feel me? Because I feel like that's just like a stereotype. But
yeah,
I feel like sometimes you get the side of him that you don't want to get. It's like instead of being strong like you want him to be sometimes. Sometimes the other side come out and he just, you know, he get the soft side of him, and then you get mad and you want to yell and all this other stuff. But then sometimes I feel like sometimes when you keep disrespecting your partners because you over that relationship, like you just keep fighting and keep arguing, and because you over it, really you just want to be like, I'm done, but you don't want to be the one to end it, so you just keep fighting, and then you get all this anger, so y'all gonna keep fighting, and then it's a lot of different reasons why you'll disrespect your partner.
Right.
Sometimes your partner don't know they disrespecting you, but they disrespecting you. You don't say that they disrespecting you. Instead of talking, you disrespect them back, and then they go back and forth with, kind of like that. And it's just a lot of different factors in disrespecting somebody.
Right.
But I'm gonna let y'all go ahead talk. Go ahead.
Yeah, Nene, what you feel about? What are some of the common factors that play a role in when we going back and forth at our mate and we cussing them out and we saying they ain't shit? And you know what I mean? Because we all done went through that, right? I know I done went through that shit. I told him, you know what I'm saying? You ain't shit. Sugar, she told me I ain't shit. What the fuck? You know, we go back and forth with the F-bomb. Well, fuck you. Well, fuck you too.
A lot of tits.
You know? We go through that. I mean, that shit happens in a relationship, you know what I mean? But what Nene, explain to me, like, what are some of the reasons why we do that, why we lash out?
For one, I'm tired. I don't want to be in the relationship no more. So I'm gonna find every reason for you to pull the plug me, because I don't want to do dirty work. I've been in situations like that before, and I'm like, instead of just being real and telling me that you don't want to be with me no more, why you just won't say that instead of putting us both through this push and pull, energy? Like, we don't have to keep doing this, we don't have to keep going on, but it's always something that's gonna keep them held back. So it's making y'all both miserable. And the disrespect part, the real disrespectful part, before I get disrespectful, because I'm very, very, very disrespectful, and my disrespect will lead to a graveyard. So before it gets to that point,
we don't need that one. Yeah.
Before it gets to that point,
I feel you.
The sense when somebody, don't like you, or they tired of you, or they just tired of the relationship, period. I can sense that. So before it get that far, we gonna end it.
Right, I feel you on that. Lisa, what you feel about it?
Me personally, once I get in a relationship, I love hard, and it's hard for me to let go. And I feel like as a woman, I'm very, very vocal of what I need from my man. So if I'm continuing to express to you that I need this from you, I need this, I need that, I need this, and it's coming off like you don't care, now you finna get a disrespectful side. You finna see like a real bitch come out, because I'm expressing everything that I need from you. It's not like you have to read my mind, or I'm just throwing hints. I'm literally sitting down and I'm fighting for this relationship in a way. So once it come off like you're not fighting for this relationship, now I'm getting disrespectful, because it's either now I feel like you don't want to be in this relationship and now I'm over it, or if I feel like you disrespected me, you want to call me out my name, you want to do this or something of the sort, then I'm being disrespectful too, because I don't care. You done disrespected me. Now let's fight at this point. Once I feel disrespected, I want to fight. So
when it comes down, I would like to ask this: Do we get to a point, a time where the emotions are out the window? It's more like we need that support. Now for instance, like a man's supposed to have been there for you. You want him to be that strong, masculine man that take over things. And when you feel like as a woman, you doing the majority of the work, that comes off as a disrespect. You feel like he's lacking. Yeah. He ain't stepping up as a man. You feel like you feel like you looking down a little bit at him. You don't want to disrespect him in that factor, but it feels like it's going that way. So, what y'all think about that situation?
I feel like a lot of times I feel like a lot of times we try not to be disrespectful, and sometimes we don't even know we're being disrespectful. But I feel like a lot of times once a man loses that respect level with a female, like us women, we like a protector, we like a guy that can hold us down, you know. But we also understand, like, if you fall off your shoe, you know, we're gonna step up and be the woman that we're supposed to be and hold you down. But if the whole relationship you ain't been giving us what we've been looking for, or you just all talk, then now we looking at you like you a goofy. Like, what are you
Hell
here
yeah.
for? Your moves not matching my moves. I'm seeing you trying to make big money moves. Who are you, little boy? You know, then you get disrespectful, like you was a little ass boy. Like, who are you?
Right.
Then it get disrespectful, especially if, let's say, for instance, y'all get in an argument or something, and he's sitting here just talking down on you, and you know you up here, you trying to get up here if anything, but his energy not matching yours. He not even trying. That's what gets me. He not trying, so his motivation doesn't even matches your motivation, your hustle, your grind, and he got the nerve to sit here and talk about you. Now you looking at him like, dude, you's a goofy. Now you getting disrespectful. You looking down at him, and you like, who is you? You know, like, who is you? You's a goofy ass nigga. Like, cut the fuck out that shit.
I had to, because when she said, "Who is you?" I had to, girl, get him, Lisa, get him, get his ass, Lisa.
Yeah.
Let's see, hit him with the wah 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 wah. But yeah, it seemed like when a lot of times, you guys, when we in these relationships and when the energy is not matched, right?
Mm-hmm.
It can lead to some arguments, because at that point, she might feel like she more masculine. She might feel like, you know what, I'm doing everything I can. You sitting over there playing the goddamn PS5 all day, and you really just not. I mean, yeah, you give me some dick and shit, but man, damn, you know what I mean? It's like I'm the one, or it could be vice versa. And I think that when that comes, the majority of the time we have a lot of tension. I'm gonna ask a few more questions for you guys. How does a lack of communication play a role in contributing to disrespect and behaviors within a relationship? The lack of communication.
Because I can't read your mind.
Right.
I can't read your
Right.
I can't read mine. So a lot of stuff could be avoided with,
That's better.
okay. But disrespect, that's when infidelity and, lack of, that's when that starts to come into place. Because if I can't communicate with you about stuff that goes on in our relationship, then there's no point of us continuing, because you're not putting in as much effort as you should. You basically just freeloading. You drink.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What you feel about that, Mahogany?
Oh, I feel like, my bad. Restate the question.
Mm-hmm. How do communication play an important role in the lack of disrespect that we give to our spouse or mate? The
Oh,
communication.
okay.
Yeah.
Just like I was saying, it's like if damn, okay, so if y'all in a relationship or whatever, and you like, let's say he or she, they got wandering eyes, you feel me? So you feel like you're being disrespected. You want to express your feelings, but they keep doing it. Then it gets to the point where they feel like you disrespecting them, because now you finna start looking around. It's like not talking to each other, or you feeling some type of way and not saying it, gonna lead to a lot of pettiness, because you want to get back instead of talking about it. And then then a lot of stuff start, because if I feel like you're disrespecting me, what I should do is talk to you, but I'm not gonna talk to you. I'm finna go do the same thing you doing and see how you feel about it. Now we both disrespecting each other because we couldn't just sit down and have a conversation about it.
Okay. Lisa, what you feel about that? The lack of communication.
If your talk not matching your actions, that right there is automatically a disrespect. If you sitting here telling me something that sound good, but your actions is a sign of disrespect, that right there. Now I'm finna be disrespectful because it's just he say she say stuff. Your energy not matching your words. You know, I feel like that right there plays into disrespect too.
Okay, I got a good one right here for you guys. How do social influence, such as social media, the cultural norms, impact the way people receive and treat their partners? How do you? Because we can look at certain shows and certain little shit when we watching social media, the trends, or we can look at for instance, we see how Blueface and his girl be acting. You know what I mean?
Don't get me started.
You know how she be doing him. Hey, so we can look at their relationship. So you think that how we look at social media and these influencers and these celebrities play a role sometimes in how we treat our partner? Because
hell yeah.
Okay.
Because sometimes it don't even have to be a bad relationship. It could be a good relationship on social media.
Right.
You looking at their relationship like, how come we don't do that? How come we don't do this? Whole time, that is a social media relationship. Behind closed doors, there is nothing like that. But you basing your relationship off they social media relationship. Now y'all have a whole problem because that's not y'all. People be trying to be something they not. It's like when people be watching the Kardashians, I hear it all the time.
Get out my head because I sure just thinking I am not.
They be watching the Kardashians and they be like, and then sometimes it don't even be relationships on social media. It be posts on social media. It's like somebody might read a post on Facebook, be like, my nigga did that. You feel me? Now they have a whole attitude with a nigga over a post on Facebook. And then things keep going after that. Like there was one post, like it was like if your girl they said if your girl doing something, then she cheating. And then there was a whole bunch of people commenting their girlfriend name and talking about some the fuck we got going on. And then
that's crazy.
Started.
I'm trying to deactivate my social media now.
Elisa, what you feel about that one? Do you think? Because we can look at certain people's lives, and you be looking at your man like, why you ain't like him? Or he could be looking at her like, why we ain't got this? You see how they live? Because do you think that can influence the way we look at our spouse, man?
Yeah, because I'm in a relationship and I'll see something on TV and I'll be like, must be nice. Throw me hint. Because I'm a hopeless romantic, and if you're not matching, if you're not, trying to treat me like a princess all day, every day, I get in my feelings. Like I be watching romantic shows and then I'll be like, oh, he got her flowers. He massaged her feet, her back, and I gotta ask. And when I ask, I still don't get it.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'm gonna hit y'all with this one, man. I know this show is kind of long. We over an hour, so we finna wrap it up. But what y'all think about this when y'all see this in the media? Congregation, I would love for you guys to comment on this one as well. When y'all see these posts called relationship goals, you know what I'm saying? So they be trying to make it seem like that's the norm. You know what I'm saying? You see these, like relationship goals, man. Fuck all that. We go, what we need to do here in this house ain't got nothing to do with them. We need to get it. Let's get our shit straight. So what y'all think about that, man? Relationship goals.
You wanna know what relationship goals is?
Go and hit it for us.
Me and my mans.
I'm a clue.
Because no matter what we go through, we always come back stronger. And we go through a lot of issues. But, we don't go on social media. We don't have to post about what's going on.
Right.
I might call him a bitch. I might call him a nigga. I might call him whatever. He might do the same. But at the end of the day, once we come together, we talk, then everything gets better.
There you go.
A form of communication. That right there is that right there is couple goals.
Well, Lisa, you on a fucking roll, guys. Drop them bombs for that girl. Drop them bombs for that girl. God damn, Lisa. Girl, you've been on the roll all day, man. We're gonna wrap it up, man. Like I said, y'all, man, we had a good one. This has been an awesome show. Nene came in the building as usual. Mahogany, the co-host, she stepped in with this intro, you guys.
Yeah,
and the lovely Lisa. Thank you guys for rocking out with me, man. You guys, if this is your first time to the channel, this is Common Sense Not Coming Live. If you brand new to the channel right now, I would love for you guys to make sure you subscribe to the channel on your way out. And make sure you check the description box. I will have a link to my main channel as well. This is our Bag Up channel. I will have a link to my main channel so you guys can go subscribe up to that as well. We're going to continue to rock out how we rock out. You know how we do. Make sure you guys, like I said, this is Common Sense Not Coming Live. And y'all see how we get down and direct. Me and my co-host Mahogany. Make sure you hit this video a like and make sure you subscribe to the channel. Common Sense Not Coming Live. Y'all know how we get down.